Welcome to Retell Africa, where stories come alive again. We bring Africa's soul to the screen through powerful retellings of her ancient legends, hidden histories, spiritual journeys, and modern-day realities. From the mystical rivers of Bakassi Peninsula of the Niger Delta to the golden sands of the Sahara, we explore the continent's untold stories of the Efik and others with rich cultural narration, cultural depth, and creative visuals. At Retell Africa, we retell ancient African folktales, myths, and legends, reimagine biblical stories in authentic African settings. At Retell Africa, we share real-life stories of strength, faith, and resilience. Preserve African traditions, proverbs, and values. Use storytelling to inspire, educate, and awaken purpose. Whether through animated narratives, eye-powered visuals, or soulful voiceovers, we give voice to Africa's truth, past, present, and future. Subscribe and journey with us as we retell Africa, one powerful story at a time. Stay tuned as we journey. Before the chiefs wore crowns of brass, and before the white man's ship touched our shores, she was already awake, watching, listening, waiting. They called her Mama Atom, the mother of the land, the seven-headed goddess of justice, vengeance, and hidden knowledge. But she was not always feared. Once, she was adored. Long ago, a mother goddess named Mama Atom lived among mortals. Gentle yet fierce, she spoke the language of the Efik and knew the language of water and wind. But when her children were murdered by rival warriors, something inside her shattered. From that pain rose not just her head, but her whole self, goddess with 7 heads, one for grief, one for rage, one for justice, and 4 more for what no man can name. When the sky changes color at noon and the river refuses to flow, know that Mama Atom has risen. Do not whistle in the dark. Do not mock the old gods. And never, ever, lie under the baobab tree on the night of the blood moon. Now listen, the signs have begun. The animals flee the forest. A baby is born with eyes wide open, speaking riddles in a tongue older than iron. The village river turns the color of sorrow. And deep in the night, a girl named Eket dreams of a woman with 7 glowing eyes who whispers, "You will speak for me. But first, you must see me." Answer, the winds begin to turn. The drums stir themselves. Mama Atom has returned. Not as a tale told by trembling elders, but as a force rising again in a world that has forgotten how to bow. The earth does not forget the footprints of the gods. In the beginning, before the winds first sang over the people of Calabar in Cross River, and the forests whispered the names of men, there was silence. And in that silence, the gods watched. From the womb of ancient mystery, in the sacred groves of the land, rose a goddess whose name was both feared and revered. 7-headed goddess, the one with 7 heads, each bearing the sight of spiritual realms unknown. To the Efik people, she was not just legend. She was judgment, protector, and power. This is not just a story. It is a journey into the soul of an ancient people, into a world where spirits walked with men, where sacrifices were weighed by the gods, and where destiny was not chosen, but earned. Come, let us journey into the heart of the forest, into the myths carried on the wings of the Harmattan breeze. This is the story of the 7-headed but one goddess. In the days when the trees whispered secrets and the rivers remembered the voices of the gods, there lived a goddess unlike any other. Her name, Atum-Ok-Po-Ebet, the one whose 7 heads saw the past, the present, and the paths yet walked. The chicken does not forget the one who sprinkled corn. Neither does the land forget the spirit that guards it. Born from the womb of the great rivers of Bakassi Peninsula, Mama Atum, the great goddess, emerged as a gift and a warning. Her 7 heads spoke with wisdom, wrath, joy, sorrow, war, peace, and prophecy. Each had a voice of the unseen realm. When the moon is shining, the cripple becomes hungry for a dance. The people of Bakassi Peninsula built a shrine for Mama Atum. Atum protected their fishing businesses, farming harvests, defended the children, and gave wisdom to the Obong of Calabar in times of war. Mama was the wind that blew before the storm, the silence before the crocodile struck. A wise man does not test the depth of a river with both feet. But power, like fire, can warm or destroy. The Obong of the land, the great king drunk with pride, mocked Mama Atum. Obong broke the sacred vow of the earth, spilled innocent blood, and defiled her grove. Atum sent only 1 head at first, the head of prophecy, to warn him. But the blind man cannot see thunderclouds. He who throws a stone in the market should not forget his mother might be passing. Mama Atum rose, not in rage, but in justice. Her 7 heads spoke with thunder, her feet burned the earth. The land has lost its truth, she cried. And where truth dies, spirits roam freely. The sky wept blood, and the trees mourned with ash. When the gods want to punish a man, they first make him deaf to wisdom. Only one voice dared to speak, Inkoyo, daughter of the moon priest. With the courage of the lioness and the humility of the tortoise, she offered herself. Mama Atom paused. Her heads bowed. Peace cannot reign where pride sits on the throne. It is the child who says the mother is not good that will sleep without soup. Answer. Mama Atom withdrew into the hidden rivers of the spirit world. But before she left, she spoke through all 7 mouths. When the land forgets its stories, the gods return. The river that forgets its source will soon dry. Tell this tale to your daughters and sons, the tale of the great Mama Atom. For in every season, the spirits still walk with us, and those who honor the past will never lose the path to the future. Until the lion tells his story, the tale will always glorify the hunter. To all the sons and daughters of the earth, we welcome you to a sacred place, a land both ancient and alive. Welcome to the Bekasi Peninsula. Here, on the edge of West Africa, lies a land where the sky kisses the sea, a living poem carved in water, soil, and spirit. The people of Bekasi, proud, peaceful, and profoundly resilient, are not strangers to the tides of history. They are fishermen, storytellers, mothers of wisdom, fathers of fire. They speak in proverbs older than the wind, and sing songs the grandfathers learned by the river. Here, Christianity walks hand in hand with culture. You will find old mothers who pray like prophets, and young children who fast before they learn to fish. The waters are their lifeblood. In every fishing canoe that dances on the water, Bekasi lives. But do not mistake peace for weakness. Bekasi has mourned, yet she has never bowed. She is not a headline, she is a heartbeat. She is a daughter of Africa. And Africa's daughters do not break. They bend, they weep, they rise again. Come, not just as tourists, but as listeners. Come not with cameras alone, but with hearts wide open. Come and meet Bekasi, not as a peninsula, but as a people. She is saying, I am still here. I am still beautiful. I am still home. Welcome to Bekasi. Welcome to her strength, her spirit, her story. Until the lion tells his story, the tale will always glorify the hunter.